welcome back to my channel. This is episode 2 of Alone in the Dark. Let's get it.
If a talisman like this can open up doors between the French Quarter and Derceto, then maybe Jeremy is hiding in some strange other world, like Tarawea, the place he mentioned in the book. No matter where he is, it's clear that my search won't be limited to Derceto.
No, it will not.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock.
Dr. Elmore.
Ooh, shit, excuse me, sorry.
Saw you noticing the book.
I mean, that happens. Oh yeah, we were doing patience. That didn't come out right.
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed. Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Derceto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Thank you, Doctor. Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Derceto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago, a claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I will have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor. Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
Interesting.
That's hilarious.
It's all the patient files except for Jeremy's.
Discreet in the future. Ruth was hoeing it up.
Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening
Ah,
this.
fuck. What was the code? 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 Fuck, I forgot. Fuck me. I
Looks
remember
sturdy.
that's
Doubt
what it
I'll be
was.
opening this.
It was. I thought it was 916. Or was it 914?
Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this.
Was it 916? Or was it 914? Or was it either one of those? Or was it 915?
Oh wow, I can't
Wow.
believe I guessed the combination. I must be such
What was 913?
a
Ah,
genius.
cool. This must be psychic or some kind of genius. That's hilarious. Alright, cool. I should be able to get up out of here. Dr. Gray's office. Do I need to go back to Dr. Gray's office? Can I even get back in there? No, I
I
need
need
a
the
key.
key. I need the key.
Wait, but there's a
I
key.
need the key.
That's room 6. Alright, let's head out. I just like doing that because it's fun. Alright, we're checking them out. Let's get it. Alright, we need to hit up Lottie's room. Boiler. Now let's go up to Jeremy's room first. Check it out. Is there anything that goes? Oh.
Jeremy's room. All back to normal.
Emily's here.
Roll that. Okay. Nothing there. No, I don't think there's really much going on in here, I don't think. This is Batista's room. Is this Batista's room? No, it's McAfee's room. Oh, I can just look. Yeah, it's Batista's room, I was right. I don't remember these boxes being able to be opened. Maybe I'm tripping out.
What a strange but beautiful room.
Right?
I did it. I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
Alright.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
The Astarte Artist Colony. I'm pretty sure they had a Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain when I was a child.
The simple astrology cipher was a favorite among the artists who lived in the house 20 years ago. They easily turned into numbers when needed, but also acted as signatures for the members, as there were only 12 of them. Despite making a fool of herself in front of Dr. Gray and Detective Conby, Emily felt surprisingly invigorated. She felt absolutely sure that it was her manipulation of the talisman that had brought her back to Derceto. Jeremy mentioned 2 items in his commonplace book that somehow connected him to 2 more dreams, or whatever they should be called. If Jeremy had 2 more worlds open to him, then maybe he would hide there if he was scared. Or maybe he found a way to Tarawea, the place Jeremy so desperately wanted to visit. Excited to follow up on her clues, Emily set out to find the old clock and the boiler.
There's some aggressive-looking rot on these paintings. Are these zodiac signs?
Was it this or was it the other way around? It might have been the other way around. No. Is it different? Is it different? Is it? Okay. Nora. William Frank Nora. William Frank. Oh. Oh, no, it's different. Wait. William Frank Nora. William Frank Nora, so yeah. 2924. Alright, yeah, 294. No? Yeah. Oh, stupid. Yeah. God damn it. There we go. Oh, there's one of them.
Ah, here we go.
Yeah, no, it was a totally different code with Carnby. Okay, I see you. That's good. Make the puzzle. At least the puzzles are going to be the same. Then at least like change the damn code. So good. Good on them. Okay. Spooky. I mean, that is pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty gross. It's pretty gross. Pretty.
What's that stain? Looks like some kind of rot.
Yeah, they're rotting up in here.
Suddenly, Jeremy's bleak dreamscape devoured Emily, drowning her in dread and darkness, only to
Darkness.
moments later spit her out again. What had happened, and why? Was that her doing, or did someone else make it so?
Okay.
Everything's back to normal.
Ooh, man. Oh, there it is.
Good evening, Miss Hartwood. That is your name, isn't it? I would be terribly embarrassed if it wasn't.
You're right. Emily Hartwood, Jeremy's niece. Nice to meet you.
Ruth Talon. Is that Perique you're smoking? How terribly quaint.
Maybe so. But I like it.
Would you care to share some? That smell is making me feel very nostalgic.
Is it all that you hope for?
I enjoy your light mockery, Miss Hartwood. I can tell we would make great friends.
How flattering. Too bad you're locked up in this place.
Your insincerity is really refreshing. I wish you were mad as I am. Then you could stay.
Give it a few years and I might just be. Lunacy is one of my family's few privileges.
Oh, good. I'll be looking forward to it.
You don't know anything about what happened to Jeremy, do you?
Everyone here is really strange, and it's hard to know what to make of anything you hear. Occasionally, it sounds quite exciting, though. Good versus evil and all that. I'm sorry, but I don't think I have anything useful to share.
It doesn't matter. Thank you for the much-needed break.
Bon voyage.
Emily felt surprised by how much she enjoyed the company of Ruth. There was something familiar and friendly about her, like they were old friends that simply forgot about each other.
There's that.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana, Thierry Briclot, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of Barrique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Legrasse of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist's colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
Are you reading anything good?
A Brightness from Afar by Lord Boleskine. It's actually not bad.
You know where Detective Carnby is?
Oh, you don't need him. You're doing fine.
I should probably go.
Until next time, chérie.
Now this'll come in handy.
Okay, she just got it. I had to, like, get a key or some shit to even get it. Whoa. To even get it open. cutters. Gotta love those. Let's go.
I don't understand what's happening.
Yes, you do. You understand what's happening and what needs to happen.
Misaki nante mwen, nunca misaki nante mwen, men le anjeni man yo deshena.
What are you doing sneaking around? You almost scared me to death.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb your ritual. I wouldn't have guessed voodoo was in practice at a place like this.
The doctor may be all about science, but I know these roots have power.
Do you know what's going on here? I have a feeling Derceto is cursed.
There are several players with stakes in this game. Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground. And it would all be a lot better if you could get your uncle out sooner than later.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I wish you the best of luck, Miss Harwood. I really mean that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to look after my gumbo.
I don't know, I feel like that whole conversation slightly contradicts what happens in Carnby's playthrough.
Buried something in the flower patch beneath one of Dr. Gray's windows. She was singing in some Creole language, performing a peculiar bourgeois voodoo ritual. Certainly not an unfamiliar sight in the French Quarter, but voodoo had never felt this bitter to Emily.
It worked.
I mean, it worked. Why wouldn't it?
Now
You
what's
cut it
this?
off.
What's that?
I got shot at that. Whatever was in there, like twice. My Edward Carnby
There we go.
playthrough was lit. Right. I hear the boiler room though. Yeah, that's right. Nope, it's not that way. Oh yeah, that's bolted. Cause we're making our way downtown. I don't know why I'm doing that. No. Alright.
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it, She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
It's another one of those plates for the talisman. It's also broken and missing some pieces. This looks like the thing that held the talisman in the French Quarter. I think I've seen this somewhere. There was something in the Commonplace book about this. Did it break? The clock just stopped.
The old clock was an intricate machine with eccentric astronomic motifs, but nothing appeared particularly unusual to Emily. But then she discovered a large decorative plate that reminded her of Miss Jackson's ritual bench, where she had configured the talisman to open the door back to Derceto. The clock's plate had unfortunately been sabotaged, but if she could piece the plate back together, she figured she would be able to repeat the procedure and maybe open up to another world. The boiler seemed unremarkable, except for the broken decorative plating on the side. It looked similar to the ritual bench that Emily used in Miss Jackson's place to open.
It's showing me something. That's just the hallway outside Jeremy's room, isn't it?
Yep.
Emily deserved a sense of triumph, but she was too on edge to appreciate her success. There was no reasonable explanation why the talisman let her open up this other world. Was this really happening? Or was this somehow all in her mind? There was no time to question her own sanity. She had to find Jeremy. If he was here, she thought, would she find Jeremy in the hateful mound?
Mm.
I did it. I opened up another dream.
You did. Proud of you. Okay.
May 1923, Monday. All okay, ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hotwood, a painter, who read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hotwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hotwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain, who means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully that's the end, and work can resume. Maintenance. Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
Well, there's that.
I need the key.
I don't have a key to that. Booty, cheese, and crackers. Oh, I can't remember. Nope.
Locked.
Cool. Just out here unlatching shit. Let's get it. Alright. Ooh, absolutely not. No. 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 Can I unlock that now? I guess I don't really need to, huh? Let's see. No, well, there's that. Yeah.
Here we go.
Gonna need that. Do I have something? I don't. Let's go. No, Ah, I saw that shit. Tried it. You did. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Bring the booty. Well, there's that. We're gonna make our escape to another place. You gotta run back. Who is it? Sir? Ma'am. It. Where you be? I know you're not dead. Okay, you're just gonna rumble and grumble. That's what we out here doing. I mean, do you, boo? I'm gonna head out.
It worked.
It did work, yes. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. That's what we out here doing. I am ready for you. Come on. Yeah. How do you like that? Is that your friend? Yeah, your friend over there. Whoa, sir. No, sir. She thought you were gonna burrow under? Nah. Okay, well that's okay. You didn't have to spit on me. That's really inappropriate. Whoa, sir. Okay, so it broke. We don't talk about that. Oh, you just gonna hit me with your tail? Like, that's cool. That's not cool, homie. Are you dead? Oh, it's dead. Okay, we cool. Alright. Excuse me. Sweet. I guess I can get in there. So over here, nothing? Sure. Alright. Oh shit, wait. I was not ready. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. Listen. You're not listening. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so you're just gonna keep running like I didn't just set you on fire? I see you. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna... That's what we out here doing. Just out here punching people. I guess I'm just out here killing people. Here we are. You're not really a person. You're like a it. You're like a swamp creature. I mean, you probably were like a person previously. You don't really know. Whoa. Something spitting. Okay, well that didn't... Alright. That worked out just fine. Cool beans. Let's get the fuck out of here. It's all spastic and shit. The music's creepy. They need to stop. It's really creepy. I can't. Wait. So are we going there or they went in there? Okay. Anything in here? Oh, there ain't shit in here. Okay. Okay. And we're at now. Sneak. Who am I sneaking past? Like... Ooh, I didn't even know that. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, shit. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Can we just not? Whoa, buddy. I need you to not, like, all the way not. So you're just gonna do it anyway after I asked you to not? Okay, that's cool. Do you? You're grown. You're a grown creature. Let's go. Come on. Okay, well that didn't work. That didn't work either. Alrighty. Stress-inducing, yes.
Damn it, there has to be a way to get to the other side.
There is. Come on. Come on. Bring that ass up. Bring it up. Let's go. Oh shit. Okay, they did. They brought it up. That's really rude. I told you about spitting at me. Oh, okay, well that's cool. Whoa. How about no? Well, that's inappropriate. Really? Wasn't there another one over here? I believe there was. Booty cheese and crackers.
Now what? Just don't look down, Emily. Forgot about that. Yeah, you did that. Alright. It's the hateful mound Jeremy mentioned in his... Jeremy, you dropped your...
Mrs. Marcus?
Get off of me!
What are you doing here?
Trying to find my uncle.
Jeremy is your uncle?
Could you please? Thank you. And it's Miss Hartwood.
You don't remember me?
I remember you, Miss Dubois. I met your brother Baptiste earlier.
I suppose he hadn't found Jeremy either then. We spread out to find him.
Can I have this? I'm trying to get to Tarawea.
Fine, believe the rest. I just want Jeremy to come looking. We have to leave before it comes inside.
What? Where?
Come quick.
Oh, God damn my soul. I'm back at Derceto.
The dream of the grave under the cheniere suddenly vanished, and Emily found herself back at Derceto. Instead of Jeremy, she found Lottie, who, just like her brother Baptiste, reminded her of John, who died so bravely in the war. She pushed her painful memories out of her mind and returned to her investigation. She still needed to figure out what to do with the boiler.
Yeah.
Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts by Juan Luis Jorge. To act is in itself divine. Even the slightest movement of our hand is evidence of our soul in motion. Yet our free will is so easily overwhelmed by the dullness of everyday life. Our actions become rote and rigid, in spite of luxury and comfort. True divinity is found in the choice of leaving the stage where we all perform. People who discover this freedom unexpectedly will be struck by the terror of this revelation and become paralyzed, or worse, turn to suicide. However, if you are able to weather that storm, you will discover that there is a divine path beyond that fear. There is a chance to dismount your destiny and make something new. Something that hasn't been planned for or predestined. There is difficulty in explaining this type of acting as it transcends our everyday choices. This isn't some banal decision choosing one career over the other, or even who I should marry. Leaving the stage, no matter how, isn't a matter of course correction. It's a rejection of the story that the Creator is telling.
Alright guys, this is where I call it. I do appreciate you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button, subscribe, share. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Later!